Welcome to This Week in Star Trek History for the week of February 3rd through 9th, 2025. As always, links to the Memory Alpha Star Trek Wiki page for each subject profiled can be found in the pinned comment below. And don't forget to stay tuned at the end of the video for a preview of this Saturday's Neo Blissi X vs. Saturday Night Spectacular. Let's get started. On February 3rd, 1970, Matt Winston, the retired actor who portrayed Temporal Agent Daniels on Star Trek Enterprise and later in Star Trek Online, is born in Los Angeles, California, United States. He is the son of late legendary visual effects artist Stan Winston. On February 4th, 1940, John Schuck, the actor who portrayed the canonically unnamed Klingon ambassador in the motion pictures Star Trek IV The Voyage Home and Star Trek VI The Undiscovered Country, given the name Camarag in most Beta canon sources, is born in Boston, Massachusetts, United States. A full list of other characters Schuck portrayed can be found at the link in the pinned comment below. He is perhaps best known for roles like dentist Walter Painless Pole Wadlowski in the original 1970 film MASH, or as Draal on Babylon 5. On February 4th, 1960, actress Jeanette Goldstein, who portrayed the canonically unnamed Enterprise B science officer in the motion picture Star Trek Generations, is born in Los Angeles, California, United States. She also voiced the Enterprise computer in the Short Treks episodes Q&A and Ephraim and Dot. Her role as Private Jeanette Vasquez in the 1986 film Aliens was a partial inspiration for the character of Tasha Yar in the first season of The Next Generation. Indeed, Goldstein auditioned for the Yar role when it was originally named Macha Hernandez before Denise Crosby was cast. On February 5th, 1921, Sir Ken Adam, the production designer commissioned to work on designs for the aborted Star Trek movie Planet of the Titans, is born in Berlin, Germany. He passed away in the Knightsbridge area of London, England, United Kingdom on March 10, 2016 at the age of 95. His Planet of the Titans redesign for the USS Enterprise, later refined by Star Wars designer Ralph McQuarrie, would be further refined into the Crossfield-class USS Discovery for the series Star Trek Discovery. Adam is perhaps best known for his production design work for the James Bond franchise from 1962's Dr. No to 1979's Moonraker. On February 5th, 1974, Eugene Rod Roddenberry Jr., son of Star Trek franchise creator Gene Roddenberry, is born in Los Angeles, California, United States. In his capacity as CEO of Roddenberry Entertainment, the younger Roddenberry serves as a co-executive producer on all of the 2017 to present Star Trek Universe television series and as a member of the board of the Roddenberry Archive, a project by Roddenberry Entertainment and Otoy Incorporated to catalog the history of Star Trek. On February 5th, 2020, Kevin Conway, the actor who portrayed the clone of Kahless in the sixth-season Next Generation episode Rightful Heir, passes away in New York City, New York, United States at the age of 77. He was born in New York City on May 29, 1942. On February 6, 1958, late actress Cecily Adams, who took over the role of Ishka, also known as Moogie, from Andrea Martin on Star Trek Deep Space Nine, is born in Queens, New York, United States. She passed away in Los Angeles, California, United States on March 3, 2004 at the age of 48. Despite portraying the mother of the characters portrayed by Armin Shimmerman as Quark and Max Grodenchik as Rom, she was 9 and 6 years their junior, respectively. Adams also had a cameo as a holographic patron of Vic Fontaine's Lounge in the series finale episode of Deep Space Nine, What You Leave Behind. On February 6, 1982, Alice Eve, the actress who portrayed the Kelvin timeline version of Carol Marcus in the motion picture Star Trek Into Darkness, is born in London, England, United Kingdom. Eve also narrated the Simon & Schuster audio adaptation of Alan Dean Foster's novelization of the film. On February 6, 1997, voiceover performer Ernie Anderson, who narrated preview trailers for the first 3.5 seasons of Star Trek The Next Generation, passed away in Los Angeles, California, United States at the age of 73.
The Evil Q is the target of a powerful alien attack on the next exciting episode of Star Trek The Next Generation.
Born in Lynn, Massachusetts, United States on November 12, 1923, Anderson was also the voice of the American Broadcasting Company, or ABC, from the 1970s through the mid-1990s, including previews for the ABC airings of the first 4 Star Trek motion pictures. On February 7, 1947, Wayne Allwine, one of 3 sound effects editors on Star Trek V: The Final Frontier, is born in Glendale, California, United States. The Final Frontier was Allwine's final work as a sound effects editor before shifting to full-time work as the 3rd official voice of Disney mascot character Mickey Mouse, which he had been since 1977 and would continue to be until his death from complications of diabetes in Los Angeles, California, United States on May 18, 2009 at the age of 62. On February 7, 1950, Margaret Wander Bonanno, author of such Star Trek novels as 1987's Strangers from the Sky and 2006's Burning Dreams, is born in New York City, New York, United States. She unexpectedly passed away in Los Angeles, California, United States on April 6, 2021 at the age of 71. A dispute with Paramount over the editing of content from a book she intended to call Music of the Spheres, based on the whale probe from Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home, led to Bonanno disavowing the final book, Probe, which she claimed only had 7% of the content from Music of the Spheres, and not writing another Star Trek novel until the 2004 publication of the Lost Era novel Catalyst of Sorrows. On February 8, 1955, Ethan Phillips, the actor who portrayed Neelix in Star Trek Voyager and later in Star Trek Online, is born in Garden City, New York, United States. A full list of other characters Phillips portrayed can be found at the link in the pinned comment below. On February 8, 1972, Paul White II, the semi-retired professional wrestler who portrayed an Orion slaver in the 4th season Enterprise episode Borderland under the billing of his World Wrestling Entertainment ring name Big Show, is born in Aiken, South Carolina, United States. On February 8, 2022, Douglas Trumbull, special photographic effects director for Star Trek The Motion Picture, passes away in Albany, New York, United States, of complications from a stroke and combined effects of cancer and a brain tumor at the age of 79. He was born in Los Angeles, California, United States on April 8, 1942. Just before his passing, Trumbull served as a special technical consultant to the 2022 release of Star Trek The Motion Picture, the Director's Edition. The Duderstadt-class USS Trumbull, seen in the 3rd season Picard episodes The Bounty and Vox, was named in Trumbull's memory. On February 9, 1921, Gene Lyons, the late actor who portrayed Ambassador Robert Fox in the 1st season original series episode A Taste of Armageddon, is born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, United States. He passed away in Los Angeles, California, United States on July 8, 1974 at the age of 53. On February 9, 2000, the 6th season Voyager episode Sunkatse is first aired on the UPN network in the United States. Part of a collaboration between UPN and the company then known as the World Wrestling Federation, celebrating the success of the WWE's SmackDown program, which aired on UPN at the time, Sunkatse featured guest star Dwayne Johnson, better known as and billed under his WWE ring name The Rock, as an alien fighting champion who fought 7 of 9 in the titular competition. Next time on the Neo Blissey X vs. Saturday Night Spectacular, your education in the Atari way continues with more of the greatest arcade and console games of all time. Atari Flashback Classics Volume 2. Don't miss it.